Are you struggling with your stress and are having trouble finding an activity to get in control of it? In today's video, I'm sharing what I believe to be one of the most effective activities to do when stressed. It's also very simple to start with little to no prior experience required. In our increasingly hectic world today, our minds are constantly filled with things to do. The more people are starting to realize, however, that they need to take some time out of the hustle and bustle and just to find some inner peace. Mindfulness allows you to take your mind off autopilot mode and stop and experience life fully. You will not need to be in a perpetual rush to meet deadlines and keep running on a never-ending wheel like a hamster. Mindful gardening is one of the best ways to calm your mind and literally gives you the opportunity to stop and smell the roses, so to speak. Your garden will be an oasis of peace and calm in a mad and crazed world. You'll connect with nature, and gardening can be a physical activity which will release endorphins into your brain that will make you feel happy. In this video, I'll tell you 3 ways that mindful gardening can help you get the best out of your activities. Alright, so here are the 3 ways gardening can lower your stress. Number 1, designing your garden mindfully. Number 2, awakening your senses. Number 3, watching out for wildlife. Alright, so let's dive into each of these a bit more. Number 1, design your garden mindfully. When planning your garden, you need to consider where all the different plants will go. Imagine in your mind how the garden will look once all the flowers bloom. Will the colors clash? Will it be too much? If you want to walk around your garden and just rejoice in its beauty, will you have a path to walk on? Plan it out on paper first. Set aside spaces for relaxing and reveling in your garden. You may wish to have a bench or a chair in the garden, or maybe a little nook where you can sit and meditate or read. Number 2, awakening your senses. You may also wish to have several different species of plants that appeal to your different senses. It's mostly about color. Choose plants with colors that you love. These are plants that will appeal to your sight, such as blue passion flowers, lilies, sunflowers, roses, hibiscus, etc. Then we have plants such as English lavender, honeysuckle, and peonies that smell great and appeal to your sense of smell. If your garden has a pond with lilies, you might have little frogs that make their home there, and sounds that they make are all a part of your garden. If you can immerse yourself in these sounds, it can be a beautiful and refreshing experience. And this will take care of the stress that you feel and take your mind away from the things that bother you. And now for the last one, watching out for the wildlife. You want to be mindful of all the living creatures in your garden too. You're aiming to have a little haven or sanctuary that resembles a mini paradise. All of the wildlife in your garden, such as birds, bats, bees, etc., will complement your garden. Do not use chemical sprays and pesticides in your garden. Try to go with organic solutions. You may wish to hang a bird feeder to attract birds into your garden. You may even have a water source and resting boxes around your garden so that they can make their home around your garden. The same applies to bats, which will help keep the insects and moths in check. A small corner of your garden can be left unattended, and you can leave your dry leaves and weeds there. Insects will be able to make their home in this leaf litter community. Alright, so observe the 3 ways above and grow a beautiful garden that will be a joy to your senses. Be positive about all that you do, from the planting to the weeding to the composting. See what you're doing. Feel it, smell it, and experience it. Gardening is a very hands-on activity, and it can give you the mental break and peace that your heart and mind desires. Rejoice and play, because life is too short to have clean fingernails all the time. Well, if you're looking for strategies to get rid of your stress almost instantly, I've built a 3-step guide that helps you get rid of your stress. And it's very simple. So you can go to the link in the video description below, click on it, or you can type it into your browser directly to get to my guide. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If so, make sure to subscribe, share, and comment below if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have either in the comments below or in future videos. Alright, stress hackers, that's all I have for today. I'll see you in the next video.